folks, the deck is Pipsi Paladin. The goal of the deck is to use coins and Shill to cheat out Pipsi Painthoof so that we can pull some big minions from our deck to close out the game. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
I can love Druid. Okay, this hand is reasonable. We want this back in the deck just in case of a Pipsi pop-off, but great curve. I'm finding more and more that the deck is really just Lynessa more than it is Pipsi. Pipsi is a tool to either survive or like draw towards the Lynessa combo. We have a trade on that if we need it.
An island lo-fi is on the come up.
Let's start getting these down. If they want to kill this, I'm fine with it.
Touring grunge wave is more my vibe.
I think every bit of chip damage matters. There's the holy Glowsticks. Let's actually just go ahead and do this. Assume that this allows me to get more chip damage over the course of the game. And then look for damage off of this again, as well as damage off of Griftah. We need card draw pretty desperately, but all of these kind of enable card draw in their own way. To me, this looks like a play that a Reno Druid would make. Or maybe a combo Druid. Okay, there's the Lynessa, so let's check this out. This damage. So now what we're looking for draw is another holy Glowsticks. We missed, but this draws it. Trade this, we're looking for O Manager so that we can get some mana cheat on the Lynessa turn. Ignore those, go face. Ooh. Don't have to ignore those. Just need to continue avoiding getting scammed too hard here. This sets up a potential scam is the problem. I haven't played any dragons yet, or a Fi. Let's see what we get. Wouldn't mind 3 card draw here. Huh. That also seems quite good here. So it's 8, 14, plus the Divine Brew damage, and if this dies, it's another 8. If it doesn't die, it represents a lot of damage with the Divine Brew. Could be a swipe setup. If they can't like do something like just setting a Marin here, first of all, they overdraw another card. Second of all, like, there's the risk of them just dying. Okay, swipe is not a problem. Because if this Silverwing dies, the opponent probably dies. If the Silverwing doesn't die, the opponent probably dies.
May this blossom. Time waits for no one.
The sun shines for me.
Easy. Maybe Druid isn't that bad of a matchup if you focus on the Lynessa game plan. Okay, against Warlock, we just want to turbo the damage down because they do a lot of the work for me. That helps. Metal Detector with the Lynessa can really get the burst going. Great draw. Not only because it fills out my curve, but it preps the Lynessa. Playing this and going face. Just because they're going to make this trade anyway, and then that leaves something on the board for a Metal Detector. Or they just kind of double trade into the Silverwing, and that's similarly quite bad for them.
For justice.
Same thing here. Force them to make the trades. Next turn we can play the Sea Shill and trade the Snake Oil. The Sea Shill sets up for a Pipsi if we're able to run into that. Or
For justice.
could simply drop this right here. Okay. Just because this is as we start making tempo plays, which the Sea Shill enables, this gets harder to play.
I see you.
And now, the premiere act. Me!
One dose solves any problem.
Time offer.
Oh. I passed on the Eat the Imp. Okay. Suppose that explains it. Just trade the Snake Oil first, see if we run into any of the 7-drops. Okay, there is a Crescendo in there. So I just need to be prepared for that. Actually, let's go here, see if we get damage. We got damage. So let's play this. Send it upstairs. This is 6 damage so far. We just need a Holy Glowsticks. That's 8. Could also just double coin this Zilliax so that we can stabilize a bit. Because I don't need the coins if I have a 1-mana Lynessa queued up. Okay, that's a good sign because I don't... let's just make the Zilliax play. And then we start trading this because all I need is a little bit more damage. Which this does represent if we hit Thalnos, but we do not yet have the Thalnos, and we need more than just Thalnos. I'm not dead here, right? That seems like it would be pretty silly.
Shining's only good for smashing. Perfection.
Let's trade first, see where we are.
I will not forsake you.
I need draw.
Insignificant.
Okay, that could represent damage.
Reborn in my
There's no reason to use this now over next turn. There is, however, a reason to play this to limit some of the incoming damage.
The overture is upon us.
I think I need to try and get a kill next turn. At least something that resembles a kill.
My time has come to a glorious end.
That resembles a kill to me.
Murlocs are friends to all. I will fight with honor.
Alright, playing against any type of druid with this deck is complete and utter misery, but I can't queue into anything else, so here we are. Okay, that's got to be what I work towards then. Just play this. We might be able to tempo a Living Horizon. This is not looking like a Pipsi game plan. That also replaces itself in hand. But I think we'd be better off with the Living Horizon next turn. And then just play this on 4 with whatever we get. Work on getting our chip damage through to take some of the burden off of Lynessa. We've also just simply not drawn the holy spells that we need just yet. But I believe it's like a 28 damage combo.
We all exist in harmony.
Could get some more damage off of this, as well as some card draw, so let's just tempo it this time. Freeze. Actually, the plus health seems good. But the damage seems better.
Heat stroke.
So that's now 6, 10 with the Lynessa. Plus potentially a little bit more with the Divine Brew.
Relaxation for all and all.
Yeah, we gotta go fast here. Okay, how much is this? Because it might be lethal. No, we need 1 additional mana, I think, right? Does this get... that's me 2. Yeah, we need 1 additional mana.
I wonder.
I might have just missed lethal, actually.
Heat stroke.
It's not considering the additional damage that we got off the minions. 12. Yeah, because this is already 10. I didn't need the Holy Glowsticks, I don't think.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
I play this, and hopefully don't heal for a billion. Like, even if they Reno me, they should be dead. So that's 8. Okay, now you're just mega dead.
The sun shines for me.
Also, I just simply miscounted the number of coins that I had and was getting off of that. So that was like super lethal last turn. Sometimes you gotta give your druid opponent a chance, right?
I will fight with honor. I will command the light.
Alright. It is once again time to lose to hand buff Paladin. Although, I'll make this 5 mana. So theoretically, that's an on-curve play. Or 3 into 4. It's a good turn too. Also, hand buff Paladin when they don't draw their Miracle Salesman. You can tell they're confused by like not having it in hand. It's the Muscle Man. Unfortunately, if we let the opponent get any semblance of a board, or sometimes even if they don't, they just have infinite healing, which is more than the amount of damage that I can do a lot of times. So
A limited time.
let's take the preemptive bump here, and then we're just going to coin the Pipsi on 4. It's about as good of a turn as we can get. It's just the opponent is playing a stronger deck, so that always puts you at a disadvantage. So hopefully our good draw can offset their good deck.
I smell golden in their waters.
Feel that healing beat.
Keep on panning.
Okay, we also did hit a Lynessa. We're not playing it this turn, obviously, but that is something to
May have gone slightly overboard on the
potentially work towards when they start healing for Infinity. Since I drew the Sandcastle, I should guarantee the pull on Zilliax, because that's the only other rush minion. Which means I can make a trade like this, and then clean up with the Zilliax into the gold banner.
I smell golden in their waters.
And then we've also just got the Sandcastle if we want.
I'm red. Keep on panning.
To scale.
The desert sun strengthens my ways.
Alright, let's hope this is enough. It's a pretty good board state for turn 5. And critically it has taunts involved, which, you know, limits some of the burst associated with hand buff Paladin. Want to try and get the metal detector down just so I can get some additional mana for the Lynessa turn.
For justice.
Heat stroke.
Any problem?
It's not unreasonable that we would have shots at lethal next turn, but keeping the Divine Shield on the Zilliax seemed critical there. So they need a second rush minion.
I must move quickly.
The light dims, but we fight.
Well, that's an exceptionally good draw.
Use more.
For justice.
The sun shines for you.
Heat stroke.
That worked out pretty nicely.
I know how to grill my opponent.
Alright, just try and Pipsi early, I guess. and often.
Solves any problem.
I need a sea shill to help with that. Or some coin generators. Right now we're just looking at developing this, and it feels kind of bad, but there are draws in our deck that can trade this in case we get a greedy partner. Honestly, there may just be a on-man tempo angle that will collect all of our holy spells at least.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
There's no world in which I can leave that on the board. Really feel like I want to lose the game on the spot, so let's avoid that happening here. It does unfortunately limit our burst potential, which in a matchup where we simply can never get the board back if we lose it, does put us at risk. So I do just need to try and cheat out the Pipsi if I can. So something that gets me a coin off the top here would go pretty hard. There's an O manager potentially off of this. Let's just play that. Keep pushing for the board. That's pretty good off of the Conman as well.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Okay, we finally got another dragon in hand.
Shagging's only good for smashing.
We play this.
The desert sun.
Give the Divine Shield. Trade. Pipsi comes down next turn. Since we got the second drink, I don't see a reason not to do that. There's also a world where we could just play the Amitus next turn.
May have gone slightly overboard on the size. Heat stroke.
Just going face here. They can take that trade if they want it. You can save this to shrink a Phi if they have that, because that card is annoying. Okay, and that means there's no Reno. A little bit short on lethal here, unless we get 3 damage here.
Shaking us stir.
Easy.
To scale.
Heat stroke.
Just don't lose the board and you're fine. Wow. That would have been a good pickup too.
Let's have some fun.
I know how to grill my opponent.
Alright. Just hope it's Pain Warlock and we sneak a kill with Lynessa. I don't think we beat Insanity Warlock. So that means we might want to prioritize 6 damage off of the Griftah. Yeah, we just have to pray that it's Pain Warlock. Which it is, and that I'm able to get a Lynessa burst combo, or just accumulate enough damage. This replaces, everything replaces itself in hand, so the Living Horizon could help save me some health. Which I'm going to need. That is some damage though. Probably just wants to be a Living Horizon next turn. Actually, you're just dead. This is 4, 5.
Let's dig in.
Whoops.